Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fire Freestyle, the podcast.
Alright. Thanks everybody. Thank you for that warm welcome. Feels wonderful. Nice to be here tonight. Hope y'all having a great evening and I can make it even better. Better. Just watching the news tonight, right? I don't normally watch the news, but it was in my periphery. Someone in my kitchen was watching the news and I was making myself a little tuna sandwich. And they're like, oh, UCLA played USC today, and got my attention. Woo, fucking won. Everyone's always, on one side or the other, you know. USC, UCLA. And me, I'm from LA, so I'm like, I feel like if it's an LA team, I win regardless. But that's just me. I don't divide and conquer up in there. I just embrace having two teams of every category. Doubles my chances of winning. You know what I'm talking about? I'm really from LA, but anyways, back to the story. I'm watching the news program. USC is playing UCLA tonight. Oh, fucking who wins? So I'm watching, and instead of telling me the score or what happened during the game, they're like, well, the traffic was bad getting to the game. Like, are you shitting me? We're talking about the traffic to the game. Let me interview the people who went to the game. Yeah! Fucking traffic! Coming to the game! Yeah, you're in LA, you fucks. And, well, if you haven't heard, there's this little freeway called the 10 freeway that runs through LA. And there was a fire under there, and now the news feels like it has to cover it all the fucking time. Oh, and your guy's gonna have bad traffic. Yeah, you told me that. Aren't there two wars going on? What the fuck are you doing with all our money that the government's stealing from us anyways? I mean, this is ridiculous. And you're just talking about the 10 fucking freeway? And what's the score to these USC-UCLA games? Seriously. I'm still watching the news, and then now let's interview these other people about the traffic. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, well, this game doesn't happen all the time, but I wasn't gonna miss it, so I don't mind driving an hour and a half to watch the fucking game. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Just tell me the fucking score so I can sit down and eat my sandwich now, and I'm just like, they're really dragging this out for like doing one of those reality show things where they tell you the topic about what's going on, and then they just talk about all this fucking nonsense, because what else, they don't have anything else really, they don't have any content to keep you around, so they just have this little cliffhanger. Hey, we got a cliffhanger. All we need is a really good cliffhanger. That's all you really need, no real good content. That's all that keeps people around these days, because fuck it. That's all we're about. Not the content, just cliffhanger. And then, never believe it, they never got to the fucking score of the game. And then next on the news is, I was like, wait. They did this awkward pause when she shot it back to the studio, which made me think maybe those people had noticed she didn't say the score, and they're like, and they just kept going to they're like, I don't know, did she have the score? Was the game over already? Fucking bullshit. So we Googled it anyway. USC got fucking whooped. In case you guys didn't know. Never had that happen. And then someone died at a Taylor Swift concert. I never find out why, but I'm pretty sure it was from heartbreak, right? And Taylor Swift's response, she was sad. Well, obviously. When your fucking fans died. How will you ever cope with that missing little chunk of money from your pocket? Man, so there's a lot of podcasts these days about rewatching those old television shows. I hate to call them classics because they make me feel really fucking old. Called The Full House, a classic television show. It's not like one of those black and white classics. But anyways, there's like Full House and The Boy Meets World and The Saved by the Bell. And then, well, it doesn't just make you realize, because you've realized this before, but it really reiterates the fact of how stupid and ignorant that these actors and actresses are to what goes on in real life and in a normal person's day, or like in high school, and all that shit, all the shit that they missed out on, or didn't really miss out on because they were doing better things or what have you. They're always asking stupid as fucking questions. Like, I'm not just sitting there yelling at the radio like, I know the answers, guys. Like, doesn't everyone know this fucking answer? Like, did that happen at school? Do you guys remember that happening at school? Just like, yes, that happens at school. No, that shit doesn't happen at school. Yes, that's very fucking normal. No, that shit wouldn't fucking fly. And never. That's just ridiculous. You guys. And instead they just like talking about their hair. Man, you see my hair in that episode? Wow. And then my hair was just like, I think people couldn't even believe that I had not really natural blonde hair. And it's just like, well, how are we supposed to fucking tell? That's all I ever seen was you on the television. And I was a child. I was not up to date with hair products and bleach and shit back then. Fuck you! So what if I thought your hair was blonde? You know? Man, sleeping is strange, right? Why the fuck do I have to sleep anyways? Why can't I just stay awake constantly? Seems to be a flaw in our system. Like, and then you have to sleep. Like, why didn't we evolve to be awake and make the most of my fucking day and night? I really enjoy the nighttime too. maybe it evolved from blinking and people would blink and pretty soon your blinks just get longer at nighttime. When the planet's revolving and it's facing away from the sun, and then, you're blinking longer, and pretty soon, you're blinking a really long time. Until you wake up. What happened? Hey, lights back on. Nothing to do here. Some people are just morons. And I wonder just how the fuck they can live with themselves. Where you just have all this shit and all this evidence and facts that totally completely add up, and then they're just like, Earth is 6,000 years old. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? No. Bible says that God had made the earth in, 6 days, and then, slept on the 7th day, so. It also says a day in God's eyes is 1,000 years. So, he made it in 6 days, and then he rested. So, there's 6 days of us here, and then Jesus is coming for the 7th day. Wow. 7 days. How long do we have to wait until you realize this is bullshit? 100 years, 200 years, another 1,000 years? I just like, okay, we got the time off. Now, it must have been 5,000, 1,000 years ago, because now it's 6,000. And you could just keep doing that until maybe you read Jesus' birth, and then, okay, maybe he was Adam. And that's when people started. But then after that, you make it to 7,000 years again, and it's just like, how long does it have to be till you realize that this motherfucker's not coming back because he's dead? And wasn't that special to begin with? And let's talk about archaeology and then all the shit that we've uncovered and found, like all these dinosaur bones and our archaeological recoveries of our evolution as a species, and then carbon dating all of them, and how it all matches up together. We have all these clues that match up together and totally make fucking sense. And what do you have? We have this book that someone wrote a really long time ago, back when people didn't even wear fucking shoes outside and died of coughs and pneumonia and wouldn't even live very long. Our wise man was 30 years old, and damn, he was ancient back then, but we were geniuses because we wrote a book and a few of us could read. And because of that, this fucking book is just stuck with us. Really brought us down. So, it has been fun. If no one has ever told you, let me tell you, I love you. I'll be back again Thursday. Yeah, I'll be back again on Thanksgiving, y'all. So, I'll see you then. Bye. Peace.